Hello, now with induction of how to use a printer labeling machine. After you receive your kit of printer, you just make a properly connections. You can see the light here, and in the back you have the connection to the power electricity here that goes to the transformer and the keyboard part. Basically, the first thing that we need to do is put all ribbon ink. You will receive a package of this, or is already inside of your machine. So easy to use. Basically open, and you can appreciate here you have this both to push to you, and we open the machine inside. When you receive the new ink, if you see on the top, you can see this area here to introduce the full ribbon ink. It's just here with separate halves of glue, and we put here like a roll of toilet paper. Sometimes have this little tooth here just to hold in this one, and after on the top we will do the same procedure with the ribbon ink. Just put here, you see this little tooth, and now we push with our hands this initial part of the tape of the ribbon ink, and when you found the ink is new, we are ready to use. About the tape, easy. It's just push this one, remove this one here, unpack your tape, and have the onion, just remove the glue. And that's it. It's always in this direction. We put on the center, open the guide, and put the center aluminum or tape. Basically, that's it. Okay. If you see come from the bottom, the same happens here in the ribbon ink. They comes to the top and comes from the bottom side. If you see, they coming from the bottom. Okay. Basically, sometimes the people make this mistake. To the tape come from the top, and that's no works. It's always for the bottom. And it's ready to use. Close the machine. I will open the focus of the machine, and just we start to use all labeling machine. To power on, we do here. Like you see, our helical machine have this presentation, and you have this wall. We need to wait until completes in blue. It's very faster, and now just they ask to us, start alarm. Yes, we find the Y, and say this next message is recall labels. We will do enter, and now you have this menu. You have different forms of labels with 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines. In this case, with the arrows, I will close with the arrows, we choose the option that we want to do. In this case, I will use 2 lines label 30 centimeters. Okay, sorry, 30 millimeters. Enter again, and we only put the first line, for example, the name. I will block the caps to make a nice name. We put, for example, what not just name. We type this, as you see here, enter. If you see already, asking for the second line, I will put surname. Of course, you can choose different kinds of forms, put number rooms, reference, wherever you want. We'll open, enter again, and they asking for the amount of copies that we want. For example, I will put 3 copies. And if you see after, with again enter, we will print the labels very faster. If you want to do another name of you, for example, if you want to do more copies of the same name, you can just introduce the number of copies of the last one. In this case I will put 2, enter again, and we have more copies. To make a new name, we always back in the menu to escapes, and we are again in the line on the top. For example, jump, enter, meet, enter, and again, for example, just 1 copy, enter again to print it. This is the way to print our labels. Basically, well, we cut this one. Okay, if you see, if you use the labels in this moment, you can just rip out a little bit here, but if you no use all of them, you can just cut the labels and save with the couple in the back to protecting them to use in the future. And now I have 3 of them. I don't need to remove individually, just cast my labels. Okay, and that is all. In the next video I will explain how to pass to the fabrics and clothes. To turn off, again you have this key here and you can turn off the machine. Thank you.